they pulled those two up, but they said you didn't put the suit in yet. I said, I didn't put it in yet. I said, oh, it's only like 3 or 4 pages long. All it is 2 pages of what the wrongdoers did, who the wrongdoers are, and the capacity of the government stance. And as the chief magistrate of the state, and how his subordinates will let loose and let run out of control, and by him not monitoring, training, and supervising his subordinates, once I made him aware that his subordinates were out of control and they were running wild and causing harm to a man, that now he becomes liable because he's the ringleader, he's the master, he's chief magistrate, he's the executive power of the state. He has the right to life and death. He could go off the electric chair, put you on the electric chair. So I go right after everybody calls him a, but like I said, if you Google the Alabama Constitution of 1901, Section 5, the executive branch, subsection 13, it says the chief magistrate, the state will have one chief magistrate who will be the supreme power of the state. He may be stylized as the governor of the state of Alabama. See, we don't have governors in this country. That's an English title, nobility title. So the Constitution bars any titles of nobility in this country. So nobody thinks they're better than anybody else. So everybody has to answer to everybody for their actions, including the governor, which is really, he's just the chief magistrate. And I told you what a magistrate is. If you Google and etymologize the word at etymology.org, it'll tell you a magistrate is just the guy who serves wine and drinks to the king in his court, in his courtroom, in his castle. 5, 6, 7, 900 years ago, that was the magistrate. That's all a magistrate is. He's supposed to keep everybody happy and keep the court orderly, pick up the dirty dishes, take order in the court. Does anybody have an order in the court? That's all he's supposed to do. He's a magistrate. He keeps the court orderly. That's all he does. And the same thing with the governor. He's not supposed to be able to tell people what to do. He's not the governor of Jamaica in a pirate movie, say, go kill Blackbeard. No. There's no governors in this country. Like I said, I think only one person was ever in the United States history was allowed to accept the title, and that was that Charles Jones guy. I think Congress actually passed an act that allowed him to accept the title from France or England, I'm not sure. But I believe he was the only one who was ever allowed to have a title in this country. Nobody else is allowed to walk around with a title and think they're better than anybody. Everybody's equal here in this country. So,
in theory.
What's that?
In theory.
No, you force it on them. You make them stick to it.
I like it.
The guys in the black robes are underneath of your public service. See, man is God's representative on earth. So there's nobody higher than God in this universe, and I'm his representative. I'm his mouthpiece on the earth. So are you. And that's why we have 12 people in the jury box. They're 12 gods. And I'm the god of lightning. You're the god of thunder. And we're throwing thunder and lightning across each other. And the 12 judges in front of us, the 12 more gods, say, hey. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care who you think you are. You're not going to put this nonsense into society. We're going to tell you what the hell's going to happen now. You brought this controversy into the public. Here's our verdict. You stop it. You sit down. You take that. You pay him. Now get the hell out of here. That's the jury's decision. They're allowed to judge us. I don't care if they're 12 little old black ladies who watch over all day. If the ones who sit in that jury box, I agree to the terms and the conditions of going before 12 other equal beings or welcome. I got to take their verdict and live with it, and it can't be appealed, and you can't retry it, and there's no such thing as a redo. It's over. The gods decided, it's done. That's the beauty of the 7th Amendment, or the Article 7. It's done. There's no such thing. Like O.J. can't be tried again. Marcia Clark can't say, oh, we've got a witness now. Now we got the murder weapon. It's over, Marcia. Give it up. We'll find something else to do. We're done.
They found something else to do, and they put him in jail.
That's right. And they could put him in jail for the rest of his life for jaywalking. Exactly. So he got his one way or the other.